Such a dork. I feel like you're staring into my soul.
My favorite childhood memory would probably be the moment my mom came into my room and told us that we're coming to America.
I remember being in elementary school and being in the garden with my mom while she pruned roses. I'd always tell her that I'd help out with the garden, but that never really happened.
We had all the cousins, and we would like go back into my mom and dad's like bedroom and shut the door and like come up with these elaborate dance recitals. And then we would always go to like perform for everybody, but then we always got too embarrassed before it was time to actually show them.
When I was a kid, my dad would, I would like be at my dad's house and I'd like sift through his records and I'd pull one out and be like, Dad, play this record for me. And then like before that was done, I like pulled out another one, and he just really like instilled like my taste in music and like my love of music.
Christmas morning, before we opened up our presents, my mom would like be cooking and we'd play like jazz music. My dad's like really into like jazz and instrumentals, so we played jazz music, and my dad and I would like dance around our living room, and I'd like put my feet on his, and we would just like twirl around the living room, and it was so much fun.
I was obsessed with Barney, so I had a Barney themed birthday, and my mom and my uncle, who I'm super close to, thought it would be cool if he dressed up as Barney and came and surprised all of the kids like as Barney at the birthday party. But when he walked in, we all freaked out and everybody started crying, and like we all ran and hid like underneath the couches and in closets and everywhere trying to get away from him because we were terrified of Barney in person. And so he had to like come out of the suit and like tell us all that it wasn't real because we were so scared.
Anytime there was a break from school, spring break, summer vacation, we'd go on some sort of family trip, whether it was to St. Louis, which is only a couple hours drive from home, or all the way out to Colorado. So that was really fun, just being able to see all these different places and be together as a family.
I think the Quios, my family, are unique in that we're first of all super close. Like my grandmother moved in with us when I was 12, so I was like raised by my grandma and my mom and my older sisters and my parents obviously. So we're super close and we're really funny, and we're kind of a family that's like brutally honest.
They're crazy, every single one of them.
We are the word unique embodied, I think. Everyone's personality is so out there. You cannot replicate my siblings. It would be impossible. But I think we're unique because of how well we know each other. We know so much about each other, and we know each other thoroughly. Like my mom knows me to my core. Like she's the other half of my soul.
Nothing to them is serious. So as long as you're alive, as long as you're breathing, as long as you're doing what you need to do, something that you think is big isn't important to them. It isn't seen as a big deal.
My family is really huge. My dad is the oldest of I think 8. My mom's the youngest of 12, and I am the youngest first cousin of like I don't know how many.
We're goofy. We're all goofy. Yeah, and humor is our thing. Like you can't really be around like my family and not laugh.
I think what makes them unique is their size. I have 4 brothers and a sister, 2 older brothers, 2 younger brothers.
They all sort of make me who I am, and they're loud and they sing and they dance and they yell and they joke, and it's like the best thing to be around my family.
What role did my parents not play? I think I call my mom every day. Like walking to class, call her. Like walking to work, I call her. Like something crazy happened, I call her. Like just got a midterm back, I call her.
I live in Chicago, in the South Side, and so anytime I was going through something, I could just jump on the red line and take it all the way to 87th and just be there with my family, with my nephew. He's so cute, little cheeks. And they were just always my support system.
And as I got older, we got closer, we talked more. They're into texting and they're sending me emojis now, and it's so weird. But, you know, they're always the resource role. So like if I don't feel like doing anything, if I'm just like, I can't do this, I have too much work, they're like, look, you're at Northwestern, like the fact that you're about to graduate from there is, you know, amazing in itself.
I would call them like every day, like literally every day, and talk to them about what I was doing and whatever I was going through and whatever I had to do, and they would always be there to just listen, and I really appreciate that.
So I think just being kind enough to give me my space when I need my space so that I could grow and become my own person, but also always being accessible so I could call them crying or happy or just wanting to Skype them for a whole Sunday because I didn't have anything else to do and I just wanted to be home.
It's been more of, we just let you do what you want to do and just remember where you came from.
My parents were a huge source of support. They listened to me on the phone late at night. They talked me through problems and just showed me that they loved me and supported me through it all.
I was always home. I lived 30 minutes away, so I was able to go home whenever I wanted to. When I wanted to get a good meal, I was able to go home. When I wanted to watch a game on NBA TV, because I don't have that in the dorms, I was able to do that. So it gave me a second place to call home while I was away at college.
I was calling her whether it was 2 p.m. or midnight. I was calling her crying, not just a simple cry, like the ugly crying, like, Mom, I want to come home. And you know, she always backed me up and told me, you can do it, Brittany. You got in there for a reason. You got this. Just get past the first year and it all gets better. And she was right. Here I am 4 years later, so.
My dad told me that you can do better, and he always would say that, even regardless of the fact that I was always just like, no, I think I'm just like everybody else. And he would always tell me that, like, you can go wherever you want to go if you just work hard enough and you just open the right doors.
Definitely one of the things my parents always taught me, since they were very pro-Black, was just to be proud of myself as a young Black lady and now as a Black woman, and to always just be proud of where I come from.
I think what they've always emphasized to me is that I should be doing the best for me, and I should be my best self for my own sake.
Well, my mom, she used to say, she told me this since I was little. She's like, the only things you have to do in this world, the only things you have to do in this world is stay Black and pay taxes.
Especially coming to like a school like Northwestern and having the opportunity to go to a lot of other schools where the financial situation would have been a lot better. And just like them allowing me to pursue a dream that they didn't necessarily see for themselves is probably one of the larger factors that has kept me going in the past 4 years.
That having faith that something will work out. It might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, who knows, it might even take 5 years even after Northwestern. But if you have faith that it will work out, then it will work out.
My most embarrassing moment? I don't really embarrass that easily. I don't have a lot of shame.
Let's see, what am I embarrassed about? I probably blocked it out so I don't remember.
Nothing appropriate once again.
I want to say I was walking down Sheridan and I didn't know that my pants broke in the back. And I didn't know until I got home and looked in the mirror. So I don't know how many people I flashed, but people were flashed.
I don't want that one in the video, so we'll skip it.
So freshman year, I had my first 20-page research paper due. I mean, this isn't even embarrassing as much as like just a choice that I made. But when I went to go turn it in, I went in a bathrobe and house shoes, and like I had my hair tied, and I was just like not in human clothes and like not here for being a person.
There is a breaking news announcement that Whitney Houston died. And, you know, we were just distraught. I don't know if tears were shed, but we were all just concerned. We're having a crisis because how could Whitney Houston die? And over our ears, we just hear like an individual, actually it was multiple individuals, ask this question. Who is Whitney Houston? Yes, and we all like paused and just looked like, I said, do you not know Whitney Houston, same status, if not higher than Madonna? Like, you have to realize who Whitney Houston is and was. And so I was not embarrassed because I know legends. That those people in the dining hall, they should be embarrassed. Hope they are.
Maybe I'm just so like out of it all the time that I don't ever feel embarrassed.
I really want my family to know how appreciative I am, not just that I love them, but I'm so grateful that I've had all the opportunities I've had, like not just at Northwestern, but the opportunities that they've given me that led up to me being able to even be here and to be able to walk across the stage in a few days.
It's really hard to put it into words because they've done so much.
Everything that I've accomplished, they've played some role in it. And I honestly don't know where I would be without their support.
You rock so much. You're the best family. I thank God every day. I feel so incredibly blessed to have you guys as part of my life.
I am so grateful. I couldn't have done it without any of you guys.
I really want my family to know that I love them, and I'm so grateful for everything that they've done for me.
Thank you for all your support and everything you did throughout my childhood to get me to be able to be at this school. I couldn't have gotten here without you.
Thank you for standing by my side when I guess I still I was very unsure as to what to do, and you just having the faith in me that I'll figure it out.
I just wanted to say thank you for believing in me and thinking that I was the greatest thing. and I just try and live up to that every single day.
I can't even put into words like the impact and the love and the support that I have felt from you, and all the times that I really didn't think that I could do it, that I could keep going, and you were always there to tell me that I could.
We did it. We're here, and I couldn't have done that without any of you.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart for always believing in me and believing in my dreams, and not allowing even myself to stand in the way of those.
Nothing that I could have done in these 4 years or my entire life could have been without you. And I'm so thankful to have amazing people as my support system to watch me be successful, to support me when I'm unsuccessful, and make sure that I'm happy and healthy and making it through.
The first promise I remember you making me make to you as a little girl, and you made me make it pretty much every year during my life, is you promised my nickname. You said, TT, promise me you'll graduate from college and you get your degree. And that's a promise that I really took to heart.
I know I'm not always the easiest to get along with, but you guys have been kind and supportive, and I know that I'm extremely proud to have made you proud.
Everybody in my family has done so much to help me get to where I am that I can't think of this as something I've just done by myself.
Y'all are like my best friends and my rocks, and I am so grateful for all the time that you've invested in me thus far. And I'm really glad that you all will continue to invest your time and money in me in the future. And I'm really excited for Thanksgiving at my house this year. Holla!
Just want to let you guys know that I love you and I appreciate you. Owe you some money and some hours back of sleep, probably. But we made it. It's been hard. It's been a long but very short 4 years. and I can't wait for the next adventure for us.
I love you, and thank you for being here to celebrate this day with me. Mwah!
Besos!
Love you, family.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad.
We did it, y'all.